Okay, in the last class, what we just came with, we just came up with types of the flowcharts, or you may say the types of the program. We just discussed that we do have three types of the programs, that is sequential. Then we come along with the selection, and the last one we came along with the iteration or iteration. Okay, so these are the three types of the flowchart that we discussed in the last class. Now, keeping in mind the program for the selection, what was the program for the selection? The program was regarding that I just told you guys that you need to have an input from the user, and you need to determine, or your program needs to determine, whether that input value is odd or is it even. Okay. Now, keeping this in mind, you need to draw the program by your own. What is the program? It says that you need to have three values from the user, and your program should determine which one is the maximum or which one is the largest out of those three values. You need to, I'm repeating myself, you need to have three values from the user, and your program should determine which number is the largest out of those three. So first of all, write the question and then give it an attempt. No matter how long it takes or how many attempts it takes, but you need to draw it by your own. Okay, you may take the help from the second program. Yeah, you need to do it by your own.
So this is selection, right?
Yeah, this is a sort of a selection program. Just write the question and then I'm showing you the second question. The issue with the flowcharts, or you made the pseudocodes, is something that until unless you're not doing it by your own, until then you won't be you won't be able to make them. Okay, and even though I just make you practice with the 50 questions, the examiner may give you the 51st question. Okay, so make sure 51st. Sorry, I beg your pardon, Umar. Fine. Copied. Okay, those who are joined late, now you are given the program over here. You need to determine the largest out of the three values, and the three values will be input by the user. Okay, so you may take the help of the selection program. Just write down the question over here, then I can show you the program number 2. So you may take the help out of that. You guys can discuss, but you may discuss the scenario only. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन को डिस्कस करो, अटेम्प्ट करो, खुद से सॉल्व करो कुछ. अंटे अनलेस खुद से नहीं करोगे, सॉल्व नहीं होगा. सर वो आपके मुझे टेबल के मिल ये वाला क्वेश्चन है, इसको खुद से बनाना है, खुद से अटेम्प्ट करना है. Have written the question, all of you? Rayan, लिख लिया? भाई क्या हो गया तो है. Shahid, question लिख लिया बेटा. Rayan, done with the question. Okay, now you may take the help from the second question that we already did. What was this question? It says that you need to take up the value from the user and you need to determine whether the number is odd or even. तो यहाँ पे एक value थी and out of that single value you just determine whether that value is odd or even. But the scenario over here is different. But the thing or the purpose or you may say the type of the flowchart is same. यहाँ पे भी selection था और जो मैंने question अभी दिया है यहाँ पे भी मेरे पास selection ही है. Over here we take a single input, but over here in today's program we need to have 3 inputs. So obviously for the 3 inputs we need to have 3 variables. Okay, then you need to take up 3 inputs, and out of those 3 you need to determine which one is the largest. So मैं एक basic सा concept दे देता हूँ किस तरह से आपकी और comparison होगी. You need to compare all 3 of them. पहले एक को दूसरे से करो फिर दूसरे को तीसरे से करो इस तरह से आपके पास कंपैरिजन होगी. ओके, नाउ गो अहेड, टेक योर टाइम, नो नीड टू रश.
Sir, I have sent you my answer. Please check if it is correct or not.
Can you send me on the Zoom please?
Yes, sir.
Can you send me again on the Zoom?
Sir, I have sent it to you on WhatsApp.
Okay, just hold on. Two minutes of the Rahman, please.
Yes, sir.
2 minutes, please. Okay, unless you can't learn about the pseudocode. So first of all, let's necessary that थोड़ा थोड़ा भी नहीं कर पाओगे. pseudocode कर पाओगे इसका? Are you able to do the pseudocode? अटेम्प्ट करो. pseudocode से देता हूँ, मुझे कोई मसला नहीं.
Sir, please tell if my answer is correct or not.
Just 2 minutes of the Rahman, please. Rayan. Gaurang, can you send me on the Zoom, please? Okay, Abdurrahman, in this question, what you have did, you just take the values as an input. There are three variables, and then you put up the condition over here. What's the condition? You just place if x is greater
Sir, I
than.
can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Abdurrahman?
Sir, I can't hear you clearly. Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay. So over here, you just took three inputs, x, y, and z. Okay. And then you put up the condition over here that
Yes.
x is greater than y, comma z. So first mistake, what you have done, when we are comparing two things, we can only compare with two things. We cannot bring up the third thing over here. One mistake. The other mistake, what you have made over here,
Okay.
is you have just put up the condition for the x. What about y and z? It might be the y that could be the greatest, and it might be the z that could be the greatest. So you haven't placed any kind of conditions for that.
Okay. So in the same diamond box, I would have to write the conditions for y and z as well.
You need to take. You need to have other diamond boxes for y and z.
And I would connect it to the input output box.
You do not need to have the input output box over there.
Okay. Got it. Sir, how can I share my answer on Zoom?
You can just send me again on the WhatsApp. I will check it out.
Okay, sir.
Did you share your answer, Abdurrahman?
Yes, sir. I've shared it.
Just give me 2 minutes, please. Okay, Abdurrahman, what did you send me? Now it says if x y is greater than x and y is greater than z. Okay, you are quite near. Abdurrahman, it's not right, but you are quite near to the answer. Nice attempt. Okay, just 2 more minutes and then
Where's the mistake, sir?
you haven't followed the pattern for the flowchart, first of all. And then you haven't followed the proper syntax as well. But I might say you have come up with the concept of how to make this one. Okay. So there are few other mistakes. Just
Okay, sir.
give me 2 more minutes and then let them attempt it as well, and then I'm telling the answer.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now we are coming to that answer for this one. 2 मिनट और कर लो इंतजार, चलो बताओ। अच्छा, डन विद दैट टाइम कितना लग गया देखो। यहाँ तक पहुंचे। Num 1 greater than num 2 अलग। सर अभी बना ही रहा हूँ। Let me tell you the answer. Okay, now what was the answer for this one? Let's have a look once again. Now what it was? देखो जितना बनाया तो देखो। तो मैंने आखिरी शुरू के 4 स्टेप सही करे हैं। जैसे बोलो। और डिक्लेरेशन नहीं जानती है। डिक्लेरेशन वगैरह में होनी है। माइनर सी मिस्टेक्स हैं। काफी करीब पहुंच गया लेकिन माइनर मिस्टेक्स हैं। ठीक है। Okay, now over here. So we have a start over here. Just after the start, we need to declare first of all the 3 variables. Okay. Now we have 3 variables over here. Num1, num2, and num3. Just after this, we input the values. ठीक है। अच्छा, अब यहाँ पे आपके input के लिए 3 boxes भी आ सकते हैं। Input num1, then input num2, and then input num3. ये भी हो सकता है। और आप इसको एक साथ भी input करा सकते हैं। Input num1, num2, num3. Depends. आपने जिस तरह भी करा, it might be, it will be correct in any of the ways. Okay. Just after the input, we need to put up the value for the if. Now the if condition says, if num1 is greater than num2, मैं इसको थोड़ा सा enlarge कर देता हूँ. The first condition says if num1 is greater than num2, and now and is the operator over here, so we need to put up in the capital, okay? And num1 is greater than num3. जो मैंने पहला वाला प्रोसीजर आप लोगों को समझाया था. Num1 is greater than num2 as well as num1 is greater than num3. So ultimately num1 will be the largest, okay? अच्छा, one mistake what I have done over here, it won't be print over here, it will be output. ठीक है, output होगा, मैंने by mistakenly print लिख दिया. Output num1. But if it's a no, so we need to check it out for the second one. Now if num2 is greater than num1 and ये end over that I have missed by mistakenly d over here, and num2 is greater than num3, so ultimately num2 will be the largest. And if not, so num1 is not the largest, num2 is not the largest, so obviously which one is the largest? So you do not need to put up the statement, or you do not need to put up the condition for num3. You can simply write it down, output num3, and finally exit. Got this point? कोई issue यहाँ तक? क्या हुआ यार, पूछो. हाँ. Repeat कर दो.
Sir, why did you use the rectangular box?
Everyone just hold on. Let me just put more down. Then we should have the input. अब पहला डिसीजन बॉक्स हमने लगाया, और you may say the first condition for the num1. We just place the condition. If that condition fulfills, so that means num1 is the largest. And if it does not, so we need to check it out whether is it num2 or not. Place the condition for num2. If it says yes, it's num2, then we are going to have an output for num2. If not, so obviously it's not num1, obviously it's not num2, so it's understood that obviously it will be a num3. Got it? Yes, Abdurrahman, you may ask your question now. Others may start copying this down.
Why did you use this rectangular box?
Where?
Why did you use the rectangular box?
Over here? Num1, num2, num3?
Yes.
This is the declaration.
Yes.
But we just declare the variables over here.
There's no problem if I don't use it. Yes, right?
No,
Am I
it's
right?
because unless you're not going to declare a variable, how can you utilize it in your program?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, just copy this down and then I can show you the next program. Have you guys copied this?
No, sir.
Okay, those who have copied till here, they may come up with the next question. It says, extend your program. That means you need to extend this similar program to show what happens if two or all input values are same. ये कर चुके, right? So if any of the values are same, any two or any three values are same, then what will be the output? Remember what is the basic program? We need to determine the largest. But by mistakenly, if the users have placed two or all three values same, then what will be the output? You need to check that out. Error. Great enough. It will be an error over there. But how you are going to output an error? किस तरह करेंगे इसमें? फ्लोचार्ट नहीं करेंगे। इसी फ्लोचार्ट को एक्सटेंड करो, आपके पास किस चीज के लिए एक्सटेंड करना है? बेसिकली आउटपुट एरर आउटपुट करने के लिए एक्सटेंड करना है। एग्जिट को हटा देना तो
So how would we extend the program to show that what happens if there is a error?
You just need to remove the exit और उससे exit से पहले basically क्या चीज आएगी? Extend means that before exit what will be there? What will be the additional step? How? How and in what condition? All the numbers are same. Num1 equal num2 equal num. मैंने जब भी comparison कराई है if num1 is equal to num2 and num2 is equal to num3. So it might be the condition that num1 is equal to num2 but num2 is not equal to num3. नहीं है ना same है कुछ और तीनों same नहीं हो तो right and it might be the two values that could be same. उसको yes में exchange करते हैं वो तो बहुत ज्यादा extension हो जाएगी ना. Now you basically you need to put up four values. Num1 greater than num2, num1 equal to num2, num2 equal to num3, num1 equal to num3, and num1 equal to num2 and num1 equal to num3. Num1 equal to num2 equal to num3. नहीं कर सकते ना बेटा. कर सकते हो तो जिंदगी के सामने इतना बड़ा क्या सिर्फ you just need to put up मैं okay in short मैं आपको hint दे देता हूँ. You just need to put up one more decision box and that's all. All numbers equal. You can't put up the English over there because English is not understood by the program. If num1 num2
Sir, I've sent you the answer.
Okay.
I've only shared with you the extended part.
Okay, fine. We are not going to utilize the condition for the equal. Okay, you may see the extension over here. The extension will be just after. Let me have place if num2, sorry, yeah. Print num3 से पहले आपका extension है. Print num3 से पहले आपके पास extension है. What the extension हुआ है? If num3 is greater than num1 and num3 is greater than num2, so obviously num3 will be the greatest. But if it's a no, that means it might be num1 may be equal to num2 or num1 may be equal to num3, or might be they all will be equal to each other. So that's the reason we are going to print up the error over here. So what's the extension? So that's all for today. Inshallah, we will continue in the next class. Abdurrahman, is that clear for you? Copy this down.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, just let me see the answer. The extension.
You can just copy this down.
Okay, sir. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.